Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal in action against Nuremberg today, and really looking forward to seeing the players in action. Don't forget, let me just remind you to check out all of our brilliant content. Cecil Lee Judges in Germany at the moment. They've got some great behind the scenes access over there in Nuremberg, so make sure you check out that content. And great to see, the players actually in action. You can't believe it. The season is under a month away before we start the season. And of course, with the way the transfer window works is that the season starts literally a month before the transfer window actually closes. Our first game, of course, on the 5th of August away at Crystal Palace, and the transfer window doesn't close until the 1st of September. And I know a lot of teams in the Premier League don't like this. Remember, a couple of seasons ago, they actually stopped doing their transfer window at the same time as Europe because they wanted to get everybody in before the season kicked off. It turned out to be an absolute disaster because there was clubs in Europe still doing business and picking off players for over here, and then they changed it back. So the season will start nearly a month, literally a month before the window actually closes. So teams still looking to get their business done early. Now, we know about a lot of the targets that Arsenal are looking for, but this one was the big one. Raphinha, could it be back on? Yeah, seems mad to be saying it. Now, listen, hear me out on this one. Hear me out. Raphinha, we all thought was, at first looking good for Arsenal. Then, of course, Chelsea came in with this big bid, 65 million, bang. There it is on the table to get Raphinha. But then it turned out that Raphinha did not want to move to Chelsea. He wanted to move to Barcelona. That was his dream move, and that's where he wanted to go. But what's really interesting at the moment is that deal has still not materialised. Now, seems to be some real problems with Barcelona and them getting the money together to get this deal done. It's not as easy for them because of their lack of funds. They've only just registered a couple of players. They still, I don't know what they're doing with Ousmane Dembele. Are they keeping him, or is he going? Is he completely moving on? They're still trying to sort out stuff on that. Are they getting in Lewandowski? And where are they getting the money from to do all of this? So at the moment, Raphinha is still kind of hanging up in the air. And it was interesting, the Leeds manager yesterday talking to the press, saying that, listen, they want the situation sorted out urgently. Leeds are just about to depart. They're going on a pre-season tour of Australia. Raphinha's not going to be going on that trip. He's been training with the team. The manager's been saying, listen, he's been very professional, very focused. But they know he's definitely going to leave. Now, as I said, Barcelona is a team where he wants to go. Leeds apparently have set them a deadline and said, listen, sort this out within the next few days or, he's not going. Now, if that happens, will Arsenal make a big bid for him, or will he go to Chelsea? Chelsea have put the money on the table. Chelsea's bid has been accepted by Leeds. If Raphinha does not go to Barcelona and decides, well, I'm going to move anyway, he can move to Chelsea. It's wide open for him. But could Arsenal come in, and this has been suggested by a few journalists out there, could Arsenal make a little last-minute bid where they come in, put the money on the table as well, and say, Raphinha, we know you wanted to go to Barcelona, but come here to Arsenal. Could that happen? Going to be interesting to see. Do you want that to happen? It's interesting. I was chatting to Lee Judges, and he was like, Robbie, I don't want him. He doesn't want to come to Arsenal. He wants to go to Barcelona. And if he doesn't want to come to Arsenal, I don't want him. I'm really interested to get your guys' take on it. Would you still want him at Arsenal if he turned down Barcelona and decided that, okay, all right, fair enough, I'll come to Arsenal? Or would you just look on it like Lee Judges is looking on it, like, yeah, and then, a couple of years down the line, he's going to want to go Barca. I'd love to hear your guys on it. Personally, I would take him. Still probably, you know what, it's really hard to think what he's going to decide to do, but it's interesting. It's interesting, and that deal is not completely dead yet. We were told about this one yesterday. I reported it yesterday. Edin Zagrova, who's been described as the new Edin Hazard, right? The Kosovan. Now, he plays for Lille. Had a good season last year. He was actually on loan at Lille. Now, as I said, reported yesterday by this journalist, Arlin Sadiko, who's a Kosovan journalist, that Arsenal have put a bid and have made an official offer to sign him, said to be around about £10 million. Now, I don't know. I don't know what to put on this one. You know, we've been hearing about signings, secret signings, players that Arsenal are working on in secret. Is this the secret signing? You know, Paul Merson said that, you know, he'd been told by Edu about 2 players he's working on, and he was like, if those come off, he's really excited. Now, I don't think this would be one of those that Paul Merson, knowing Paul Merson, would be saying, oh, I'm excited about, you know, this guy's Zagrova. But again, today, these links are still out there that we've made this offer. So we wait patiently to see what happens and if anything comes off. The Lisandro Martinez one, I don't know if you saw, if you guys are on Twitter and that, you saw this one. This was going around last night, that he is about to announce where he's going to. According to an Argentinian journalist, that he was going to announce on this platform tonight where he has decided to go. There was no announcement. The journalist claiming that he thinks that Lisandro Martinez is going to go to Manchester United. Listen, and then after that, Fabrizio Romano coming out and saying, no, this is still neck and neck. We don't know where he's going to go. We don't know where he's chosen. Where is Lisandro Martinez going to go? It is definitely a battle between Erik ten Hag of Manchester United and Mikel Arteta. What is he going to choose? Is he going to choose the Arteta project, which is a team of young, talented players that are growing together, and listen, Lisandro, you're going to be part of that? Or is it going to be Erik ten Hag, listen, you played for me at Ajax, you know what I'm all about, I'm trying to build something at United, I'm trying to build it back up, come and join me here. That's what it's going to boil down to. It doesn't look like he's made his decision yet. There was talk that Lisandro Martinez has been talking to Ajax to tell them to lower their price. I think, you know, the two teams, both Arsenal and Manchester United, are not happy with the amount that's been demanded. When we was first talking about Lisandro Martinez, it was around about 25-30 million pounds. Now, with this is what happens when you get these sort of bidding war things going on. Now, you know, there's talk that they want about 50 million pounds. Now, saw a lot of things yesterday that United will pay the 50 million and just to get him in. And we know United, they're more than capable and do that on many occasions where they'll just say, here, here's the money, we'll have him. But again, it's a bit like the Raphinha situation. Where is the player going to decide to go? Which team is he going to join? It's not done and dusted yet. There was no announcement made yesterday. I think we're going to hear sooner or rather than later where he is going to decide to go. Again, if Arsenal are trying to get this one done, surely they want to get it done before the pre-season in Florida. But will he choose Arteta or Ten Hag? If he chooses Arteta, it would be a big coup for Mikel Arteta, because everybody's expecting him to choose Ten Hag. We've got to admit, United are the favourites. He played under him. But if he did choose Arteta, it would really endorse his project. So, you know. And Tielemans. Are we going to get Tielemans done? Is that going to get done before the trip to Florida again? This trip to Florida, you know, there's quite a lot on it. But again, yesterday, there were lots of rumours, you know, saying that, you know, Arsenal are finally making their move on Yuri Tielemans. They're finally going in for him. I was looking today to see, you know, if there was anything concrete, but still nothing concrete on that. But yeah, no movement yet on the Yuri Tielemans deal. And also, there was a lot of talk yesterday about Marco Ascencio. Now, of course, We know the right back situation, sorry, the right wing situation. Pepe looks like he'll probably go. They want competition over there for Saka. That hence, been looking at Raphinha. Again, Marco Ascencio, according to Italian outlet TMW, he's willing to take a pay cut to leave Real Madrid, right? So he wants to go. Lots of teams interested in him. We know Arsenal, of course, AC Milan, Newcastle are said to have entered the race. Liverpool hold an interest as well. Where will he choose to go? A very talented player. I would not be unhappy. Apologies. I would not be unhappy with Marco Ascencio. He's a quality player. To me, if we can't get a Raphinha, which, it's always, despite what I said, it's always going to be doubtful. Marco Ascencio would be a good signing. A lot of talk is that AC Milan are the favourites. Going to be interesting to see where he ends up. So there's a lot of food for thought out there. There's a lot of, a lot for Arsenal to work on right now. Can they get at least one of these over the line before they head over to America, which of course is next week? Listen, thanks for watching the show. As I said, don't forget, check out all of our great coverage over there in Nuremberg in Germany. There's lots of content on the channel right now. So look at the cards here, check out the links that we've put, and look at those videos. Brilliant. Lead judges Cecil got some excellent access behind the scenes there as well. So make sure you check it out. And looking forward to seeing those new players in action. Thanks for watching the show, and I'll see you tomorrow.